Hey y'all, it's your girl Angel Sunshine. And I'm here today with a message because Spirit said you need to hear it. And whatever it is you need to hear, you know you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. I would like to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the support to my channel. I truly appreciate you. If you haven't followed me yet, please do so. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, go ahead on and hit the follow button. 15 minutes of this video will be up here on TikTok. The full video will be on YouTube. So today, y'all, we doing a no contact read. So this is for people that's in separation with the person that they dealing with. You and your person haven't spoken in a while. Maybe y'all haven't spoken in a couple of hours. You put it where it resonates. I'm just here to help bring you clarity. If you would like to donate to my channel, my cash app is SunshineNeek91. The donation for tonight is $1.11. You can also donate through TikTok by sending roses, diamonds, and whatever it is they got up there. That count as well. You can also donate by loving this video, sharing, and commenting. Everything is not always about money. So y'all, let's jump on into the reading. And let's see what Spirit wants you to know when it comes down to you and your person and why you guys are separated and why are y'all in no contact right now. So why did this happen between the collective and a person? Why is the collective and a person in no contact right now? So it said getting crumbs. Collective. In this connection, you felt like your person was giving you crumbs. They wasn't giving you what you know they could give. They wasn't pushing this connection to where you know this connection could go. So you felt like this person was giving you crumbs in this connection. It said you deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. So, collective, you started feeling like this person wasn't really loving on you the way that they could, or they wasn't really taking the relationship as serious as they know they should. That's why there's no contact happened between y'all. This is why you decided to pull your energy back. This is why you and this person is not speaking right now. This is why you over there and your person is over there, because you feel like you was getting crumbs out of the connection. And if you got to give me crumbs and not the whole pie, I don't want it. You heard? I'm not a bird. I don't eat crumbs. I need the full meal. So, collective, this is why you and this person is not speaking right now, or y'all in a no contact zone right now. It's because this person was giving you crumbs. Give me more on getting crumbs. Why is that here for the collective? So we have ignoring red flags and unresolved anger. So I feel like, collective, when you first got with this person, there were some signs that you noticed about them. You probably ignored them. Don't feel bad, because we all ignore red flags sometimes when we want something to be what we want it to be, instead of accepting it for what it is. So I feel like there were some red flags about this person that really showed you that they wasn't really giving you their all. So you was with this person, but you felt like this person wasn't really giving you everything that they had. It was like crumbs. Like, it's either you gonna give me what you got or don't give me nothing at all. You feel me? So this person in the beginning could have showed you signs of them not fully giving you or showing you who they are. You heard? Maybe this person, and I'm getting unresolved anger. So maybe this person was somebody that had a lot of anger issues, or somebody who seemed angry a lot. It say encourage healthy expression of emotions and seek professional help if needed. Addressing anger can lead to healing. So, collective, I feel like your person, they had some anger issues. I'm not saying that these anger issues came from you. This person could have been had anger issues before they met you. You heard? But you came to the realization that this person had some type of something that they needed to heal within. Give me more on these anger issues. Why is that here? Why is that here? Independence. And then we have infidelity. So, collective, you could have caught your person stepping out on you. Maybe this person thought you were stepping out on them. But I'm getting that you could be somebody that's very independent, collective. You somebody that you get everything on your own. You don't really need a man or a woman. Sometimes this be too much for people when you get in a connection. They never had somebody that don't need them, or somebody that don't need them to pay for everything, or because it's a lot of people out here. They come into connections and they come into connections sucking you dry. So I'm getting that when you got with this person, collective, you didn't come in this situation with this person looking for help. You really actually came for a relationship. It says here, the walls built for protection now isolate, blurring the line between independence and loneliness. Our different visions cause the rift, leaving me feeling misunderstood in my pursuit of independence. Like I said, collective, and this is a twin flame, because twin flame is here. Like I said, collective, this could be somebody that expected you to need them, or somebody that expected you to, chase after them, and because you the way you are, collective, this person may have felt like they wasn't good enough for you. So this could have caused this person to think that maybe you was out there messing with somebody else, or maybe you was low-key messing with somebody else, because I see infidelity. I don't really feel like it was this person. I just feel like this person feel like you the whole goddamn package. Who wouldn't want you, So it's giving more like confidence. Like this person confidence wasn't high when it came to you. Like, sometimes people can't handle a strong, independent woman. Not saying that you came in trying to control the connection collective, but you came in with, you're the full package. Whether you're the empress or the emperor, you're the full package, So some men, some women don't know how to handle a person like that because they so used to people coming in milking them, or they so used to people coming in trying to use them, or they so used to people coming in that's ugly, ugly inside and out. They're not used to somebody that's gorgeous on the outside, somebody that got a gorgeous spirit. Not only do you got all of that, but you got your own shit going. You feel me? You're independent, and sometimes that scare people to where they think that you out there cheating, or I can't really open up to the collective because the collective might got somebody else on the side, or a lot of people want the collective. And I feel like this is what made your person become angry, collective. It made them become angry. You could have been trying to figure out why this person, having outlashes, or why this person moving a certain way, And it's because collective of who you are, And because of who you are, this person started giving you crumbs. Because it's like, if I give the collective everything, the collective could have somebody on the side. Or if I give the collective everything, the collective might leave me. I'm not good enough for the collective, so why would I give the collective the real me? Or why would I give the collective everything I got? So if you was wondering why you was getting crumbs from this person, it's because this person had a low self-esteem when it came down to this connection with you. They had a low self-esteem. It's like eye candy. It's like you see something you want, then you get it, and you don't know how to keep it, or you don't know how to maintain it. So I'm getting that maybe this person seen you, they looked at you, they said, oh, this could be somebody I could be with or date or talk to. But then it's like when they got you, collective, they got scared. Give me more on this energy of a collective person feeling low confidence when it came down to the connection. We got hurting. And we got secretive. This person was hiding this from you. They was hiding the fact that they felt like anybody could get you. Well, if anybody could get the collective, the collective might not stay with me for long. Or why would I? It's like, why open up to the collective when the collective could have anybody? Why do the collective want me? It's basically giving that. Like, why do the collective want me? Do the collective really want me? Why is the collective choosing me? You feel me, collective? So instead of giving you what they know they could have gave you, what you know they could have gave you, they gave you crumbs. And you may have noticed this at the beginning of the connection, but you tried to ignore it. But because maybe you knew this person had low self-confidence, or maybe you knew this person was hiding this. But deep down inside, this person want to come clean about this. They want to come clean and let you know. But see, this is what I don't like about people. Don't wait till we stop speaking, or don't wait till we get into an argument, or don't wait till we go no contact. Now you want to tell me all of these things, When this person could have been gave you this information, and you could have let them know. You could have let this person know, or Rip, listen, you ain't got to worry about that. I'm a one person, I'm a one woman man, or I'm a one man, But this person didn't come to you and express that to you. Instead, they hid this from you and they started giving you crumbs. Just because you was independent, or just because you was pretty, just because you had beautiful energy, you get crumbs. Collective, and this, you could feel like this with a lot of connections. Like, people don't really open up to you, or they don't really give you what they got because of how you look, or what you bring, or because you're independent, or because you don't really need them. So they start, it's like pretty privilege. You heard? Not saying it like that, but it's like people think having your shit together is easy. It's not, because when you're trying to get in a connection, instead of the person focusing on the connection, they focusing on what you got and what they don't got. Or what if the collective leave me for this person? Or what if the collective run into somebody that got more than me? These is the things that people start thinking in connections, and this is what messes up a connection. Because now that you thinking this way, you're not going to give me your all in the connection. You're not going to give me what I deserve in a connection. Instead, you're going to give me crumbs. Why? Because I'm independent. Why? Because I'm beautiful on the inside and outside, collective. So the reason why this no contact happened between you and this person is because this person was giving you crumbs. The reason why they was giving you crumbs is because they angry at the fact that you come with everything. You feel me? You're the full package. And this made this person feel insecure. And they kept this a secret from you. And they do want to express this to you. You heard, collective? But right now, y'all not speaking to each other. And this person is angry about this. It say we are both holding on to secrets, afraid that revealing them will tear us apart. But it's the secrecy of the betrayal itself that's doing the most damage, right? If this person would just open up, collective, and really speak to you about it, and you probably not even that type of person that be cheating or out there messing around with other people. It's just because of the way you look or the way you come, that people think, oh, you got this, that, and the third in the background, when in all reality, that's not who you are. People be judging you. It's like people judge you, collective, before they get to know you. They judge you before they get to really know you. They don't give you a chance because you come correct. You come as the full package. So they don't give you a chance. They just judge you off the rip. And that's wrong. And because people judge you off the rip, collective, whether it's friends, lovers, whoever, that's why you getting crumbs from them. But that's dead ass wrong. If you're going to give me crumbs because of what I got, then go ahead about your business. I can't change who I am, or I'm not coming as nobody else. I'm coming as myself. You heard? So if you can't accept that and you feel like that's too much for you, or, I deserve more than crumbs, and I shouldn't be judged or be treated this way because of, how I'm coming or what I'm doing. So a lot of people judge you, collective, when you get in a connection with them, and this is why this person was giving you crumbs, and this is why you decided to go no contact with this person, because you seen the red flags. Like, you ain't giving me what you could really give me, and I ain't even do nothing to you. You just not giving me what you could give me because of who I am. You're judging me, So this puts you in the energy of being unavailable to this person. So right now, during this no contact, it said you're chasing someone unavailable, or you're the one running away. One thing about it, the cards don't lie. So you became unavailable to this person because this person was giving you crumbs. You didn't understand why this person was giving you crumbs. Give me more unavailable. Why did the collective become unavailable to this person? You start running away. It's like, I'm not sticking around with somebody that's not giving me what I deserve. And you know what you deserve, collective. So it's like, I'm not sticking around to be played with. They say invalidated feelings. Acknowledge and validate your own feelings. You deserve to be heard and understood. So, collective, you could have been trying to express this to this person. It say excessive control. Set boundaries and set your independence. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect. There was no respect in this connection between you and this person. You could have been expressing how you feel. You could have told them to speak up, But this person wanted to be secretive. And this is just stupid to me. This whole thing is stupid because all this person had to do was tell you, I'm a little insecure. I mean, they don't have to come. All right, I know people not going to bust out and say I'm insecure about this or, whatever it is, but just communication is key. I just feel like if this person would have just told you or tried to tell you, you know, it wouldn't have made you feel your feelings feel invalidated. Because you don't know what this person is thinking in their mind, collective. You just seeing how they moving with you. You seeing what they giving you. And if I see that you giving me crumbs, I'm going to become unavailable to you. Why would I stick around with somebody that's not really giving me the best that they got, And so you set boundaries with this person, You decided, okay, maybe we don't need to speak, or maybe this is not working out. Or maybe you don't need my energy around you because I'm not accepting crumbs. I'm not a crumb acceptor. I don't eat crumbs. I'm not a mouse. Give me more unavailable. Look, cold shoulder. One thing about it, the cards don't lie. I got 3 different decks out here today. And this is a different day. I say unavailable and cold shoulder. It say break up, distance, ignoring, keeping busy. It look, too busy is right here. So collective, you really keeping yourself busy away from this person doing this no contact. You're not really sitting around thinking about what woulda, coulda, shoulda, or all of that crap. Right now is a time, collective, you really taking a break from this person because you know that this person was really giving you crumbs. And if you didn't know why this person was giving you crumbs, this is why. Because this person felt a little intimidated by what you was bringing to the table. They felt a little bit intimidated because they feel like it could be better out there for them, for you, and you may leave them. So why would I give the collective the full pie when I could just give them crumbs? Because I don't know what the collective going to do. So just in case the collective leave, or just in case the collective really don't want me, no. And that's why you no contact with them, because there's no just in case. If I didn't want to be with you, I wouldn't be with you. If I didn't want the connection to grow, I wouldn't be with you. So it's no what ifs. It's either you in or you out. And I'm not accepting crumbs. And that's what you let this person know. I'm not accepting your crumbs. I'm not accepting no half-ass relationship. I'm not accepting no half-ass apologies no more. I'm not accepting you halfway telling me the truth. I'm not accepting the fact that you're not speaking the truth to me. I'm not accepting crumbs. Go give them crumbs to somebody else out there, because there's a bird out there that'll eat that shit. But I'm not one of them birds, you heard? I'm an eagle. I need the whole fucking meal. I need the whole meal. And so that's what you let this person know. Go get them crumbs to another bird out there. It's a bird out there to eat that. But I'm not the bird, baby. I'm sorry. And so you became unavailable to this person. And this person is your twin flame. This is the second time twin flame came out. This is somebody you got a connection to. You feel a connection with this person, But you could feel one thing and see another thing. So this twin flame is now turning into a karmic twin flame. Because their lesson is learning to speak up. If you can't speak up, you're going to find yourself giving crumbs to a person. Even if you don't want to give them crumbs, you're going to come off giving crumbs because you thinking something going to go wrong. Give me more on too busy. You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for your partner. So collective, I feel like this person was too busy. Maybe they didn't have time for the connection. Maybe y'all wasn't going out. Maybe y'all wasn't spending time. But this person wasn't really pouring into. This could be somebody that like to play games. Maybe they got a PS5. This is maybe whoever you dating is a gamer or something. I don't know, collective. You put it where it resonate. But this person was putting their time and energy into everything else but this connection. In other words, they still was giving you crumbs. You heard? Give me more on too busy. Why is that here? It say mind games. Look, games again. And it say contemplation. Sketchy, unsure of you playing games. First of all, I said game. It say games right here. It say mind games right here. And then it say too busy with the game. This person playing a game. This person could be a gamer, but I feel like this person was playing a lot of games with you because they was in their head about whether they wanted to take a real chance with you or not. You heard, collective? Give me more on this too busy card. Testing you. You know, first of all, I don't like when you get in a connection. I ain't gonna front. When I got with my husband, I tested him. We all do a little testy test. You heard? We all do a little testy test. But don't keep thinking you gonna keep testing me and shit once I pass the first test. Once I show you that you could trust me and you could feel safe with me and you don't gotta worry about me stepping out on you and I got your back like you got my back, you ain't got to give me no more tests. There's no more tests to be took. You feel me? So I feel like the collective, this person kept testing you. You know? Trying to make sure you wasn't going to leave or, you know, doing little shit to see if you really rocking with them or not. But this person did not have to do any of that because all that did was push you away. All that did was showed you that this person wasn't really sure if they was going to open up to you or not. Give me more on too busy. Look, infidelity. First of all, you could have thought this person was cheating on you by the way they was moving. You didn't really know what was going on with this person. And it's the second time something came out with cheating or infidelity. So this person was so worried about you, if you was cheating or not, to the point where it had you looking at this person's side eye. Because why you giving me crumbs? Is this somebody else? These are the questions you could have started asking yourself. You know? Is there somebody else? Are you dealing with somebody else? Is your heart in another place? Feel me, collective? Look, ignoring red flags. That shit came out again. Give me more on this too busy card. Ignoring boundaries. Constant lying. And you would think this person lying because they was... That's why this person should have been honest with you. Because if you're not honest with me, I'm going to go ahead on and start wrapping this shit up myself. I'm going to close the case myself. You must got somebody else. Well, if you got somebody else or not, you heard you got somebody else because you ain't really giving me no clarity on what the hell is going on with you. This person kept lying to you about what it is that they was feeling. Why they was being so busy. You could have asked this person, you know, why every time I want to go out is this? Or why every time I want to do something is this or that? Give me more on constant lying. Why is that here? Snooping. Cold shoulder. So, and you would go search. When this person would lie to you about something or you felt like they was lying to you about something, collective, you would go search. And what the collective find when they go searching? What would they find? Look. They say player, third party, hooking up. This person, collective, maybe this person wasn't ready to settle down yet. Maybe this person was a player before they met you. Maybe this person, they never really been in a connection before. You heard? And because this person was the way they was the reason why they thought you was just like them. They thought you was a player too. Because you came with everything, you know, you was the full package. So if I feel like the collective is a player, I'm going to go ahead on and play some games too. You heard? So this person was messing around with somebody else. So you probably caught them talking to somebody else. Or maybe they partied all the time. And you did ask them. And maybe they was acting like they was busy doing something else. Or, you know, maybe you could have caught them talking to the person through the game or something. I don't know, collective. But if you look at this card here, this girl is stepping on glass. So it's like you could have seen, you had a feeling something was going on, but you didn't really have proof. And at the beginning, collective, I feel like you could have ignored a lot of red flags. You know how they say you stepping on eggshells? Maybe you didn't want to mess up the vibe you and this person had. Or maybe you didn't want to mess up how the connection was going. You know, sometimes you don't want to mess stuff up. But at the end of the day, you got to accept what it is that you see. You got to accept the truth. You know, so maybe this person was giving you crumbs because they was really a player that wasn't ready to settle down. Look, it say not committed. This person was really not committed to the connection with y'all. But I don't understand that. I said this to my husband the other day. I don't know why men getting, if you don't want to settle down, if you don't want to be with somebody, don't be with them. Nobody's making you be with anybody. You know, you could easily meet somebody and be like, hey, I'm not really ready to settle down, but we could be friends, or, don't get in a connection knowing that you still a player, or knowing that you not really ready to settle down. Don't get in a connection playing with somebody. Why do that? It's always chasing and being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. So whoever this person was, collective, they was out there fooling around. And this is why they was giving you crumbs as well. But the reason why they was fooling around is because they had low self-confidence when it came down to this connection. You came too well put together. So it's like the collective really don't want me. I'm not going to sign my player card over that fast. You heard? I don't really think the collective want to be with me like that. I'm not signing my player's card over that fast. I'm going to still be a player. I'm still going to have Susu, BB, and TT because the collective look way too good to be taking me serious. So if you was wondering why this person was moving like a Jezza whore when it came down to the connection, it's because this person had low self-esteem when it came down to you. And this is what I'm saying. If you felt like that, you should have just let the collective know, I don't think I'm the person for you. Or, I don't think that I'm a fit for you. You should have just said the truth. But instead, this person didn't tell you the truth. They strung you along, knowing good and goddamn well they wasn't ready to be committed in a committed relationship. And I'm not saying that they didn't feel no way for you. It's just that they wasn't ready. Give me more on not committed. Look, controversy. This was a controversy. Say vibes in sync, energy match, same page, flow together. This person made it seem like they was ready to settle down, like you was ready to settle down, and deep down inside, this person had low self-esteem when it came down to the collection. Look, now it's no contact. Y'all have no contact, and this is a no contact read, and the no contact card came out because this person was not really committed. They made it seem one way to you, but it was really another. Look, real deal. You thought this person was the real deal. They knew you was the real deal too, but like I said, they didn't have the confidence. You heard? So now you avoiding this person. You don't want to be around this person. And this is why this no contact happened between you and this person. This person was giving you crumbs. This person wasn't really trying to commit to the connection because of self-esteem. If you was wondering why they wasn't really committing, it's because they felt like they had to still hold on to something in the back just in case. Just in case the collective leave. Or, the collective don't need me. The collective got their shit together already. What could the collective want with me? But I feel like collective, you felt the connection to this person. It wasn't about what this person could bring to you or what they had. You felt the connection to this person. It wasn't materialistic. This was something spiritual you felt with this person. That's why Twin Flame keep coming out. But they wasn't seeing it like that. They was seeing it like, oh, I don't got enough to be with the collective. Or, the collective you could have been doing better than this person. But like I said, you didn't get in this connection for nothing physical. This was spiritual. This was a spiritual connection. And this person gave you fucking crumbs. Yes, they did. What is the collective person feeling right now during this no contact? They trying to play victim. So if you was wondering how this person feeling right now during your separation, they trying to be a victim. Like you did something to them. But you didn't do nothing to them. They need to face the fact that they need to up their confidence. You didn't tell this person to have low self-esteem when it came down to the connection. You heard? They say you feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whatever you want. This person feel like a victim right now. You want to know why? Because this is what they wanted. Eye candy. They feel like it's a beauty phase. Choose someone from their inner beauty and personality. I just said this to y'all.
Collective, you probably somebody that's not just pretty on the outside. You're pretty on the inside. So it's, you know what song I'm hearing? And it's my favorite song, y'all. This from my West Indian people. It's called Murder, She Wrote. Now, when I was young, I used to, Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote. When I was young, I used to listen to, but now that I'm older and I'm listening to the song, you got to really listen to what he's saying in the song. He said, it be the girls with the pretty face and the bad character. Them the ones that be evil on the inside. That's what he's saying in that song. If y'all ain't never heard Murder, She Wrote by Shabba Ranks, go listen to it. He said it be the girls with he said, pretty face and bad character. Them the kind that be evil on the inside. So, it's like this person, they probably ran into pretty girls before you that wasn't serious with them, or, that made them feel small. But every pretty girl is not like that, Collective. See, because I'm getting, you was pretty on the outside and you was pretty on the inside. Your looks was nice on the outside, but you brought something more to the table than looks. You brought wisdom. You brought knowledge. You pushed this person. You brought real love. You brought real loyalty to this person. So you wasn't just eye candy. You didn't just look good on the outside. You feel me? Now this person trying to play victim, because whoever they dated in the past must have looked good on the outside and treated them like shit. Or this could have been somebody that looked good on the outside and was evil as hell on the inside. But that don't got nothing to do with you. This person need to go heal. And because of whatever happened to this person in the past, with whomever that was, because this is how people end up treating other people like this. Feel me, Collective? You shouldn't be to blame because this person ran into some type of eye candy in the past and they found out this person was evil on the inside. Some people come to you with pretty face and bad character. Some people come to you and be all pretty and beautiful on the outside and be evil as, like that Netflix series. I don't know if y'all seen that Netflix series with that girl in that car crash. I don't care what nobody say. That girl crashed that car on purpose, and she needs some type of psychiatric help. You heard? So that's an example of having a pretty face and a bad character, because the boy she was dating, he died. I don't know if y'all seen the Netflix series. It's called Crash. If you ain't see it, go check it out. But the girl was dating the boy, and they used to argue and stuff a lot. People arguing their connection. And then they left from some type of party and she ended up crashing. But when they did the research, the detectives and stuff, she wasn't high off drugs or none of that. Which means that she was speeding in that car on purpose. But you would never look at somebody and think they like that because they pretty on the outside. But some people be pretty on the outside and evil on the inside. That's why you got to be careful who you date. And I feel like that's what happened to this person. And this is what made this person hide their feelings. This is why the Collective person was hiding their feelings from you, because they like, the Collective look too good. Or, this too good to be true. Or the Collective wouldn't want somebody like me. And this made this person feel indecisive. And instead of them being honest with themselves about this, they acting like you the reason why the connection didn't work out, and you the reason why y'all not together, or you the reason why it's no contact. No, the reason why we not in contact, or the reason why we not together, or the reason why, the connection didn't work out is because you was giving me crumbs, because you said I look good. You heard? Oh, the Collective look too good. The Collective gotta have somebody on the side, so I'm gonna hide my feelings from the Collective. I'm not gonna really give the Collective what the Collective deserve. And this put this person in the indecision, and this is why this person started giving you crumbs. And this is why you no contact with this person, which is dead ass wrong. So it's like, because I look good and I'm good on the inside, I gotta get crumbs, or you gotta judge me. This person judged you, Collective, because you look good on the inside and the outside. Make it make sense. That don't even make no damn sense. So instead of this person hanging up their player card or really like settling down with you, they didn't do it. They didn't do it out of fear. They didn't do it out of fear. And you caught on to this. You caught on to what was being done. Give me more eye candy. That's messed up, though. That's messed up. So it's like I gotta be ugly. It's like I gotta change who I am to be in a connection with somebody, or I gotta change the way I love or something. No, cause you got issues. Give me more eye candy. Look, withholding affection. Different deck, same thing. Because you look good, collective, because you came as the whole package, this person held back from you. They gave you crumbs. They gave you crumbs. They was not expressing how they really felt. And they probably really... How did this person really feel about the collective? How did they really, really feel about the collective? What was they real... Because this person could have really liked you. But like I said, because you came how you came, it was like, nah, I can't open up to the collective. You know that stupid voice? Don't open up to the collective. She gonna cheat on you. He gonna cheat on you. You know you not too good for the collective. Remember what the last person... This is the shit that be happening. Listening to that stupid ass voice done made this person miss out on a good thing. And then I feel like when you and this person broke up, this person played victim. How did the collective person really feel about them? Look, they desired you. But instead of telling you this is how the connection turned out. They came off stubborn. The connection felt like it was toxic. Because this person was afraid of opening up to you. This person really desired you. They wanted to be with you. You felt it. They felt it. But instead of following what they felt, they gave you crumbs. They didn't follow their heart. They followed those voices that were saying, oh, the collective gonna cheat on you. The collective really don't want you like that. The collective, why would the collective want you? Yeah, this is why this connection didn't work out. Matter of fact, if the collective don't want me, I'm gonna go ahead on and just go ahead and keep messing around with people. I'm not gonna take nobody serious. I'm not gonna really commit to the collective because the collective probably not really gonna commit to me. I'm gonna be the one ended up hurt. But that wasn't even how it was gonna be with y'all. You not that type of person, collective. You not that type of person. They say refusing to listen. Not listening to their heart. I just said that. This person did not listen to what it was that they felt. They didn't listen to what they felt. Look, oh my God, fear of rejection. I just said this, though, before this call came out. This person was not, they was afraid you was going to reject them because you look so damn good. But let me tell y'all, people do the same thing to me, collective. They think and I don't really walk around like, oh, I'm pretty and my hair mad long, and I don't do shit like that. I'm just myself. You heard? That's just me. You know? I don't really care about stuff like that. You know? I don't know how other people is. I like to look good for myself and stuff, but it's not really like how people be making it try to be like. And then on top of that, I got a good heart too. So it's like people start looking at you like it's you too good to be true. It gotta be something wrong with you. But why do something have to be wrong with me? Because I got a good heart. Or why do something have to be wrong with me because I'm pretty with a good heart? Like, I don't know what type of demon you ran into that had a pretty face with a bad character, but don't compare me to them. And because this person didn't really take a leap of faith on you, now you're in no contact with this person. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be bothered with this person because they had a fear of you really rejecting them. But you was with this person, so how would I reject you? No, you had a fear of rejection because of your low self-esteem. Then you tried to play victim like it was the collective fault the shit didn't work out when deep down inside you knew you had low self-esteem. When it came down, look, you felt like it was too risky. This is too risky to really open up to the collective. The collective looked too good. Every man on the corner might want the collective. Or every girl at the strip club might be looking like, no, honey, if you mine's, you mine's. And if I'm yours, I'm yours. It don't matter what temptations come our way or, you know, what could go wrong. If I'm with you, I'm with you. Somebody said he had 2 other women. And the reason why he had them 2 other women is because he was afraid to open up to you. So he went back to doing what he was comfortable doing, felt safer doing. You feel me? When you got 2 other women and 3 other women, you ain't got to settle down. You ain't got to open up your heart. You don't have to do those things when you a player. This is why this person was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not hanging up my player card. Because I'm scared. Well, you were scared. This person was scared. They started giving you crumbs and you left. You was never the type to stick around for crumbs, collective. You heard? So you left this person alone. And this person started playing victim. Like it was your fault. It's not my fault. The truth is you had low self-esteem. Give me more on high and feelings. Why is that here? Possessiveness. This person tried to keep you with them to keep you trapped. Knowing good and goddamn well how they felt about you on the inside. They say shaming. Look at this little boy. You not good enough for the collective. Threatening behavior. Taking advantage. Whole time this person felt like this for you. They could have just showed you that. This relationship could have been something totally different. This relationship could have bloomed into something beautiful because nothing is better than being loved and loved in return. Y'all both felt the same way for each other, collective. Y'all did. It's just you was showing it and this person was hiding it because they was scared. You heard, collective? This is why this connection didn't go the way it was supposed to go or the way you knew it could go. This is why this person was in the energy of feeling like they couldn't make a choice. Because they didn't know if it was you gonna reject them or not. Give me more indecision. Look, ignoring emotional leads. This person did not follow their heart. They know they needed somebody like you. And you needed somebody like them. They know that. But they didn't follow what they felt. And this was the decision. Should I open up to the collective and take the collective serious? Should I hang up my player card for real? Will it be worth it? This person was supposed to take a leap of faith. A leap of faith that they're going to regret for the rest of their goddamn life. Because you is in no contact with this person right now. Give me more on this indecision. Look, justice. Queen of Pentacles. Collective, you got your shit together. The cards don't lie. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who has their shit together. They know how to plant a seed, make it grow, make it sprout, make it touch the sky. They come with their own bag. They own everything. You didn't need nobody to bring you no pentacle or give you anything because you came correct. You came right. I don't know how else to put it. And this is the truth. And because you came well, you didn't need this person or you didn't really need this person to pay your bills or nothing like that. This made this person feel like they ain't know if they really wanted to open up to you. Because it's like the collective got everything. What can I do for the collective? The collective really don't need me. But it wasn't even like that, collective. It wasn't like that. Spiritually, you needed this person emotionally. Not saying that you needed them, but you get what I'm saying? It was more spiritual than physical with this person. And that's how all connections start. It started off spiritually first before it manifests into the physical. But you was just all the way right. From the physical to the spiritual. And it scared this person. It scared this person not to really open up with you. So let me get y'all a closing card. I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the comments, and the gifts. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate the support a whole lot. 15 minutes of this video will be up on TikTok. The full video will be up on YouTube. So, like I said, if you was wondering what was going on with this person, why this person was giving you crumbs, why this person was treating you the way they was treating you, it's because this person had low self-esteem. They felt like you came too well put together. They felt like they wasn't good enough for you. They should have said that shit. They should have just told you, I don't feel like I'm, like, what do you see in me? And you probably would have told them, like, this, I love you, or, you know, it don't matter about that. But they ain't come keep it 100 with you. They ain't even really tell you how they was really feeling about you. Instead, they gave you crumbs.
And you swept that shit right in the garbage and left. You swept them crumbs up and threw it back in their face. Because you knew you deserved more than crumbs. And you knew that this person could give you more than crumbs. But they played games. So you left. All right, let me get a closing card for the collective. If you haven't followed me, go ahead on and do so. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, go ahead. Give me a closing card for the collective. What's the closing card? Ooh. Okay. It say, when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Psalms chapter 6, verse 2. Ooh, look at this. Twin flame, soulmate, healing, and follow your purpose. It say, when my heart is overwhelmed. You heard collective. So this could have overwhelmed you because you know what you felt. You know? You couldn't really understand why the hell this person was moving how they was moving with you. But you, instead of flipping out, you went to God about this. This is probably how you left this person. You know? This is probably what made you leave this person, because you probably went and prayed and asked God for guidance. You know? Help me heal from this. When it comes down to finding love. Because you got twin flame and soulmate out here. So you probably could have went to God and was like, you know, help me heal from this. You know, this person did this to me. I was honest with this person. I was open with this person. I don't understand why this person was giving me crumbs. This person gave you crumbs because God allowed them to give you crumbs. You want to know why? Because you deserve more than crumbs. That's what God wanted you to see, collective. You don't deserve crumbs. So you could have been somebody that accept the bare minimum when it came down to relationships or people in general. And you want to know why you was like that? That's because people always judged you. They judged you before they got to know you. So when it came down to like relationships and stuff, you probably you just overgave too much, you know? Or you stayed too long. Or you felt like somebody used you, but the whoever you was dealing with didn't use you. They was scared. That was it. You came correct. You came how you were supposed to come. You came as wifey material. You know, you came as hubby material. This got nothing to do with you, collective. It's all because of this person. And that's what God wanted you to see. The reason why people do you wrong, or the reason why people try to keep you trapped, or the reason why people try to play mind games with you, is because they see who you are before you see who you are. You heard? And sometimes that intimidates people. But Spirit said, follow your purpose. Follow your purpose. And your purpose is to look good. Your purpose is to look good on the inside. Your purpose is to have your own shit. This is who you are. You can't change who you are because somebody afraid you're going to reject them. Follow who you are. And the person that's meant for you going to be right there following you, right behind you as well. They're not going to start giving you crumbs. They're going to be like, no, I got to get my shit together. You know, I got this good girl, this good woman. I got to get my shit together. Let me meet the collective where they at. You feel me, collective? Let me meet the collective where they at. I may not be where the collective at, but I could get there. Let me ask the collective how they got where they at. You feel me? Not let me go cheat on the collective, or let me hide how I feel, or I'm not really signing my player card over. I don't know yet. I'm undecisive about. No, don't do that to somebody. It's either you going to do the right thing, or you going to express how you feel about trying to do the right thing. Not you treating me like shit and giving me crumbs, and no. And no. So collective, don't beat yourself up because this turned out the way it turned out. Because you came as the full package, or you was loyal and they didn't think you was loyal because they was a player. And that ain't got shit to do with you, collective. You are who you are. And you must remain who you are. Whoever this person was, they was scared of rejection. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
And if so, if it was like that, they should have had courage enough to open up to you and let you know, yo, you know you the full package, right? I ain't really got that much. What you see in me? You know, be vulnerable about it. But instead, this person gave you crumbs. And that's why you and this person not speaking right now. So I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. And I'll definitely see you guys on the next one.